Hello, this is a video on how to judge a persuasion in a forensics competition. As some background, these videos are for an advanced forensics course where we were given an assignment that we had to contribute to forensics pedagogy in some way. I'm doing so by offering tips to those who have never judged a forensics tournament before. This happens quite commonly because there aren't that many judges available to judge forensics tournaments, and so we often take people off the street who have never judged a tournament before. So the purpose of these videos is to create an awareness for those who haven't judged by offering tips and advice on ballot writing and just overall knowledge of the events. The event we will be talking about today is Persuasion. Now, the American Forensics Association describes Persuasion as an original speech by the student designed to inspire, reinforce, or change the beliefs, attitudes, values, or actions of the audience. Audiovisual aids may be used to supplement and reinforce the message. Multiple sources should be used and cited in the development of the speech. Minimal notes are permitted. The time is to not exceed 10 minutes. The judge should begin time as soon as the competitor starts speaking. The structure of persuasion is as follows. There are two main structures that everyone uses in persuasion. There's problem-cause-solution and cause-effect solution. If a performer or speaker deviates from these norms, they will give a preview in their speech, a little preview sentence on how they will essentially decide to lay out their speech and create a different structure. And so it's easy if you just listen as they give their introductory speech, which will happen at the very beginning. As for ballot writing, just the certain types of things that you can write on your ballot, you should take notice of three different things: sources and citations, the structure of the speech, and confidence. Now, first, for sources and citations. Are the sources that they are using, are they varied? Are they credible? Do they help make the speech factual in some way? They should all give an unbiased view of how to properly cite something. Like, they should be very credible in nature. Going on to the structure of the speech, is the speech easy to follow? Are you able to follow it without being able to write notes down, things of that nature? And lastly, confidence. Does the speaker command the attention of the room and use it to their advantage? And because this is persuasion, are these people persuasive? Do they convince you to take action, to do something, to change something about your lifestyle? And do you think that they could convince other people? At the end of your ballot, you should always have an RFD. RFD stands for reason for decision. It's a nice way to end your ballot because it really brings everything together and gives the competitor a reason on how to improve. It's the reason why you chose not to either give them the one over the people that you did. Just like a nice little summary is a great way to end your ballot. As an ending note, if you are ever confused, you can always ask the ballot table or a competitor to explain an event to you. Forensics kids are usually polite and helpful, especially to their judges. So today, I just wanted to wish you good luck. And thank you for judging. Like I said before, oftentimes we don't always have forensics judges, so it's really nice when we are available to get them, and we just want to thank you for your time and your cooperation. Just a few little last notes to help you out to illuminate some forensics norms. The first one is called being double-entered. When a competitor first walks into a room that you are judging in, they will sign in on the board. They will give their code, their name, as well as they might put double-entered after their name, which will end up showing up as like DE or TE, which means triple-entered. And this just means that the competitor is in another event in that pattern other than the round that you are judging. You should allow these competitors to go first because they need to get to a different room after they are done performing. They'll ask if they can be excused at the end. Go ahead and excuse them. Secondly, in public address events, speakers will move in their speech, usually to enhance what they are doing, which means that in the problem cause structure of a speech, the person who is speaking will stand in one place for their introduction, move to a different place for their problems, and move to an entirely different place for their causes before moving back to a different place for their solutions. And it shouldn't be too distracting, just an easy way to enhance all of their speaking points and of that nature. All right, well, thank you for judging.